Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Leahy Stadium here at Creighton Prep for this evening's matchup between the second-ranked Creighton Prep Junior Jays and the Bryan Bears. My name is Mike Knockenauer, here to bring you all the action this evening. Our doubleheader broadcast again. It's our second one this week, starting things off here at Leahy and then heading down to Jorgensen Park for Creighton Prep as they host Millard North on the baseball diamond tonight at 7. But just about to get underway, both teams getting set. Junior Jays coming in with a 2-0 record, starting the season off with a 4-2 win at Papillion La Vista South, and then back on Tuesday, the win here at the home opener against Millard North. They scored in the first 3 minutes of the game, and that's all it took, a 1-0 victory for them. And now here they are hosting Bryan on a Thursday evening here at Leahy Stadium. Just about to get things kicked away. Glad you're with us. As Bryan will kick things away, and we are underway here between the Bears and the Junior Jays. Here's Riley Gomez. Has his pass stolen away. Now down the other side, it's Matthew Daly. Trying to work his way around, now to Aguenma. Down near the end line, and it'll be a corner kick for the Junior Jays. Looks like it'll be Sean Stratman to take the corner. Kick away. Down on the other end, it's Aguenma. That one trickled over everyone and will head out of play for a Bryan goal kick. Bryan coming in tonight 0-1 on the season. Their lone game of the season so far, lost to Millard South. So an early substitution. It'll be Riley Gomez coming off. Now the goal kick from Danielle. Quintanilla Garcia will trickle out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Junior Jays. Now here's Jack Johnson on the other end. Defended pretty well, and now here are the Bears on the other way. Pass intercepted by Daly, though, and cleared back towards the Junior Jays' home goal. Now here's Lucas Tocaporo trying to make a move down the sideline. Making his way as he got tackled down there and no call, so ball will go back to Bryan. Here's Drayton Bieber. Gwenma's pass got tipped. There's Flynn McClay trying to recover it, but unable to, and it'll be a throw-in for Bryan. Pass from Baraki to Daly down the sideline. Tocaporo back to Daly. Junior Jays just trying to get some penetration here early. Bryan with some solid defense here in the opening minutes of this one. Daly tried to dribble around the defender. That was Danny Pablo Juarez. Then another throw in for the Jays. Leonardo Ramirez will boot that one out of bounds, and it'll be another throw-in now for the Jays. Been able to work their way down the field so far. But as mentioned, the Bears being stingy so far in this one. Stratman with the throw-in. Dowd will throw it back on over to Baber. Now here's Flynn McClay trying to get something down the sideline. That will trickle out of bounds. Good defense there from Yandel Gallardo Mejia. Baber with the throw-in. Into Johnson, and it'll be cleared away. Pablo Juarez with some solid defense, and now here goes Bryan on the other way. Kick from Eddie Ramirez will float out of bounds, and it'll go right back to Prep. Baber's throw-in, headed by Iguenma. Now here's Tocaporo working down on the other end, and it will be a corner kick for the Junior Jays. So another scoring opportunity here early for Prep. They've had a couple of those. They've been threatening here early, but nothing has been too dangerous so far. The kick from Tocaporo. Here's Tim Dowd just outside the goal box, and some more solid defending. Luis Gallardo Mejia. Throw that one out of bounds. Here's Bieber, tried to get it through to Iguenma, but knocked away by Bryan. Now here comes Bryan on the other end, and Brackey able to just kick that one out of the way, but now for the first time this evening, Bryan starting to threaten a little bit more into Prep territory. They will just kick it on back to their goalkeeper. Now here's Johnson. Tries to get it across to McClay, who mishandles it, and it goes out of bounds. Substitution now for the Bears. Riley Gomez will check into the game. And it'll be Luis Gallardo Mejia coming off. And here's Iguenma making his way into the box. Shot on target, on goal, but gathered there by Quintanilla Garcia. He will clear it down the field. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Here's Johnson with a shot, and another great save by Quintanilla Garcia. But now here's Tocaporo in the box. trying to find something, gets it to Agwenma. His shot is blocked, and it's cleared out. Some great defense there from the Bears. A couple incredible scoring opportunities for the Junior Jays, but thwarted. And they'll have to try and create more opportunities now. And they're going to get Johnson with a foul, trying to play the ball. So Bryan will be able to clear this one down the field and have a little more breathing room. McClay trying to work his way downfield, and he gets fouled there on the sideline. So Junior Jays with another throw-in opportunity. 10 minutes gone here in the first half. Still scoreless here at Leahy. Excuse me, it'll be a free kick for Brody Brackey there on the sideline about the 50-yard line. Sends it in. And it's cleared away by the Bears. So foul there as well, so they'll keep the possession as well. Shilcutt able to get it back. Here's Dowd now. Be cleared back to the defenseman. Here's Dowd. More good defense, and now here comes Bryan on the other end. Dowd's pass is cleared away by Dominguez Higuera. But Junior J is able to move it down the field, trying to get and create more scoring opportunities. Had a couple early looks there, but some good goalkeeper play has kept this a scoreless tie. They're going to get a foul on Bryan, so it's going to be a prep free kick. decently close. Be around the 25-yard line of the football field. And it'll be Sean Stratman to take it. Stratman boots it in. And Iguenma with the header, but floats over the net, and it will be a Bryan goal kick. Keeper's kick floats over the head of Pablo Juarez. And now Junior Jays threatening right once again. 15 minutes gone here in this one. Here's Dowd trying to make a move. And it'll dribble out of bounds. Iguenma will take the throw in. Iguenma through pass to the other side of the field. And it's booted out of play by Gomez, and it'll be a corner for the Junior Jays. Already the third corner of the afternoon for Prep. Here's a through pass, and the header from Iguenma just misses left. Another great opportunity there for the Junior Jays, but they can't get it to go. This team's been doing a very solid job here early on, able to create scoring opportunities, but none been able to find the back of the net yet. As Iguenma challenging the keeper pretty aggressively, keeps the ball mostly on this side of the field, but now pass down will trickle out. That was Diego Salazar Salcedo trying to create something down the field. As this now down on the other end, collected by Sibrinson. That was Antonio Gama on the other end trying to challenge, but easily handled there by the keeper. Bieber's going to send it down the field. Nearly got it to Daly. And now here's Tim Dowd. Trips and falls. And defended by Pablo Juarez, he's able to boot it back downfield. As Dowd fouled there by a Bryan player. So it'll be another free kick for the Junior Jays, and it looks it'll be Brody Brackey to take it. Brecky sends it in. Looking for the header. Puts it on goal, but once again collected by Quintanilla Garcia. That goal kick goes straight to Daly. So once again, Junior Jays can maintain possession. It seems they have nearly this entire first half so far. Now here comes Gama the other way. Fighting for it with Asher Shilcutt. And Gama will get dinged with the foul, so it'll go right back to the Junior Jays. Daly, through pass to the other end. Touched by McClay, a little too strong, but cleared away. It'll be a throw-in for the Jays. Couple substitutions now in. Be number 7, Noah Hogandoria, and number 20, Connor Lotus, in for Matthew Daly and Lucas Tokoporo. Johnson looking through pass to the other side. Lotus trying to handle it. Now here's a pass into the box from Stratman. Header attempt from Baber, and he's going to get nicked with a foul. So another shot creation, scoring opportunity, just stopped by what has been a solid Bryan defense so far. Couple more substitutions now. Be Matt Sledge, Drew Manzu, and Zach McClay. In for Stratman, Iguenma. And that looks to be Dowd coming off. Bit of a tug of a jersey there, and it gets called for a foul. Bieber also came off on that last substitution. Stratman sends it down now. McClay looking for an opportunity, but unable to handle it, and it'll go back to Bryan. Thrown for Manzu. Now into the box. Lotus trying to keep it in. Fighting with Pablo Juarez down there. He lets it trickle out of bounds. Throw-in goes directly to Johnson. His through pass. Another shot opportunity, and just missed. Hogandoria was right there. Just unable to connect. But I believe they're going to say it's a corner for the Junior Jays. Plenty of opportunities for Prep so far, but just unable to convert. Now the fourth corner for the Junior Jays. That one headed out by Bryan. Dowd gets it to McClay. Manzu has it taken away. And it'll be shot back down to Sibernson, but some good defense down there on the other end. Now here's Lotus. Fighting with Mafungizi, and he'll get dinged with a foul. Here's Lotus, trying to make a move. Trying to get it through and unable to. Gets knocked down, no foul called. As that one deflected off a Shilcutt out of play. Stratman looking downfield. Here's Hogandoria. Trying to create something. Knocked down, no foul called. Here's Dowd. Johnson has it poked away. Gama on the other end trying to create something for the Bears. Now here's McClay. More good defense. This time it's Ramirez down on that left side. And back to the midfield. Johnson got fouled. That's Domingo Higuera from Bryan with the foul. So another free kick for the Jays. Gonna go quick right to Shilcutt. Through pass into the box. That one, once again, well defended. And it'll go out of bounds and remain with Prep. Quick stoppage here. On. Now here's Stratman. Through pass inside. Unable to get it in. Vaughn tried and also unable to connect. Now here's some good defense again. Shilcutt goes down, and they're going to get a foul along with a red card on Asher Shilcutt. So Shilcutt picks up the first yellow card of either team for this one. Maybe a bit of a momentum shift there for Bryan. Able to keep the Junior Jays from scoring once again. Also into the game now for the Junior Jays is Dubon Hurtado Guzman. That pass intercepted by Lotus. Here now on the other end. Makes some defenders miss. Keeps it in bounds. Gets knocked down, no foul called. They'll play on. Pass down the field will be collected by Sibrinson. Some little more pressure defensively here from Prep. What they've been able to do all afternoon long. Another substitution. Lynn McClay comes back on for Drew Manzu. Just under 10 to go in this first half. So the score remains all knotted up still at 0 apiece. A lot of scoring opportunities for the Junior Jays so far, but some very good defensive play from the Bears has kept this game scoreless. This one's sent down by Brackey and collected by Quintanilla Garcia. Here's another scoring opportunity for the Bears. Shot from Mufungizini. Ezekiel Mufungizi, Floated it over the head of Sibrinson, but just over the crossbar. As this remains a scoreless 0-0 tie. McClay has it poked away, and it will go to Bryan. Stoppage of play now. Not quite sure what is going on down there, but nonetheless, it'll be a throw-in for Bryan. Free kick coming now for the Bears. Salazar Salcedo sends it down. Bryan with a lot more possession here late in this first half. Been able to create more opportunities. Mufangizi sends it across. Now here's Prep's Flynn McClay trying to keep possession, and he will. As Johnson was trying to make a move around Mufangizi, and he'll get fouled, and it looks like Ezekiel Mufangizi will be the recipient of Bryan's first yellow card. .606 to go here in this first half. Very well defended game on both ends. But offensively been dominated by the Junior Jays thus far, who have been unable to find the net so far and nearly found it there, but another great save by Quintanilla Garcia. Looked as if Hogan Doria got ahead on it, but another great save by the Bears keeper. This one into Lotus. Unable to go, and then just airmailed there by Hogan Doria out of play. It'll be a free kick. It'll be a goal kick. Bracky across the field to Lotus. His touch into Sledge. Back to Lotus, and just off the side of his foot. Bit of a miscue there from Connor Lotus. Had a good look at the net, but It'll be Quintanilla Garcia with another goal kick. Through pass from Gama is booted away. And here's Vaughn trying to get around to the defender. Racing down that left sideline. Gets knocked down and eventually fouled by Dominguez Haguera. So a free kick for Prep. This one sent down by Dowd. And Quintanilla Garcia came all the way out for that one. Bobbled it at first, but able to collect it. So continues his exceptional keeper play this afternoon so far. Sent down by Gama. As we have an injured Bryan player down, stoppage of play. As they'll call on the athletic training staff. That looks to be Guillermo Dominguez Higuera down on the turf. Good to see he's able to get up on his own power. But just going to get checked out by athletic trainer Bill Kleber. So Dominguez Higuera will head to the sideline. And it'll be Tomas Camarillo and Ezekiel Mufangizi back in. .205 to go here in the waning minutes of the first half. Now here's an opportunity. Here's Zach McClay trying to make a move. Tries to cross it to Hogan Doria. Now here's Lotus. Has tried to make a move and got fouled, trying to go to the left. So maybe one last push here for the Junior Jays in the first half. And they've got another great opportunity here. About the 15-yard line of the football field. It'll be a free kick. Junior Jays lined up with multiple. Be eventually taken by Johnson and headed away by Gama in the box. Some more good defensive play as Johnson had that thing screaming. Now a throw in from Baber. The header is easily collected by Quintanilla Garcia. .20 seconds to go. Dowd will just send it down That should just about do it for this opening half of play.
10, 9, 8,
Quintanilla Garcia
6,
taking his time.
4, 3,
So he'll just let the clock run out.
1.
And that will be the end of the first half. Plenty of scoring opportunities for the Junior Jays, but Bryan with some exceptional defense in this first half has it a 0-0 scoreless tie as we head to halftime. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the second half coming up for you here on CPSN. you back here for the second half of play here from Leahy Stadium. A scoreless first as the Bears and Junior Jays tied up at 0 apiece, heading to the second 40 minutes of play. Kicked off by the Junior Jays and immediately sent down into the Bryan end. That one sent up. And Connor Lotus now for throw-in. She'll cut back to Lotus. Here's Egwenma. Down the right side. Trying to get it to McClay. And it will be a goal kick. Danielle Quintanilla Garcia, the Bryan keeper, had a stellar first half. Junior Jays had all sorts of scoring opportunities, but some solid defense from the Bears along with the keeper play, able to keep the Junior Jays off the board. Through pass from Egwenma sails over the head of everyone, and it'll go out of play. Here's Tokporo. Tries to get it through. Deflected out of bounds by Dominguez Higuera, and it'll be a corner. Fifth corner for the Junior Jays. Trying to create scoring opportunities here early in the second half. Sent in and booted away. And it'll dribble out near the 40-yard line of the football field. Lotus through pass. And it'll be knocked away by Yandel Gallardo Mejia. Now here's Henry Perdomo on the other end, trying to get it to Mungfung Gizi, but it'll be cleared down by Baber. Creighton Bieber, the St. Louis commit for swimming, unable to handle that one. And it'll be a Bryan throw-in here further down on the prep end. This one near the sideline. Now here's Dowd. Sends it down, trying to get it to Egwenma. Able to keep it in bounds, but knocked away by Ramirez in the goal box. And here's Perdomo. Able to get it through defenders. Gama now. Gama gets it to Mufungizi, and he scores! No, they're going to say offsides. Wave off the goal. Mufungizi able to sneak it around Sibrinson, but called offsides by the far side official, and it remains a scoreless tie. Now Egwenma on the other end gets fouled trying to make a move around a defender. Now here are the Junior Jays right back on the other end. More good defense. Here's Gama. Mufangizi. Defended by Shilcutt. That one missed by Gallardo Mejia. That one will trickle down. And it will be a corner kick for the Junior Jays. Count them 6 corner kicks for the Junior Jays. Bears still with 0. It'll be Drayton Bieber to take it. Gets it through and immediately out of play. So we will do it once again. Bieber will just softly pass this one into Shilcutt. Back to Bieber. Cross pass across the field is way off the mark and out of play. Tokporo down the right side. Gets it across. And once again, well defended. Quintanilla Garcia able to collect it. And here's Jack Johnson. Gets it across to Tokporo. Tapped away out of bounds by Diego Salazar Salcedo, and it'll be another corner. This time it looks like it'll be Asher Shilcutt to take it. Sends across. In front of the net. And sent back across midfield. McClay tried to get it farther downfield, and Mufangizi unable to keep it in bounds. Stoppage of play now seems to be for an injured member of the Bears. That seems to be Tomas Camarillo. So he will come off. 32-22 left to play in this one. Still no score. Gama tried to attempt the through pass, but knocked out of bounds by Stratman, and it'll be the first corner of the evening for Bryan. And the corner, tried to get it into Gama, but right on that end line, out of bounds, it'll be a goal kick for Sigurdsson. Johnson to Aguenma. Aguenma trying to get it downfield. Arguenma gets it to Tokporo. Makes his way into the box. Shot from Dowd. Sails off the mark. Had another good look, but unable to connect. Sent downfield by Quintanilla Garcia. Now here's Dowd. Lotus trying to get some sort of movement downfield, but solid defense from the Bears has prevented that. Junior Jays now backed up deep into their own end. Here's Dowd. Trying to make a move. Makes his way near the box. Shot from Johnson. Another great save there from the Bryan keeper in front of the net. And we'll take a look and see what's going on. Stoppage of play from the official, who will head to the corner to take a conversation with his counterpart. Another incredible save by Danielle Quintanilla Garcia. It's just been a brick wall for Bryan. And I think they're going to say that the ball went out of bounds. So it'll be a corner for the Junior Jays. This one sent way over by Brackey. Tokporo down on the near side. So it'll be a throw in. So Drayton Bieber will come over and handle that. That one cleared all the way to the other side, and Brackey will give it to Sibrinson, who will help reset this Junior Jays attack. She'll cut across the field, trying to get it to Arguenma. This one taken away by Johnson. Here come the Junior Jays again. Johnson into the box. Thwarted away by Ramirez. Here's Bieber. Arguenma to the outside. Here's Flynn McClay. Tries to get to a through pass. And it'll be a goal kick for Bryan. That one taken away by Gama. And a foul on Sean Stratman. And it's going to get a talking to from the official. Now the Bears once again threatening here in the prep end. Eddie Ramirez to take the free kick around the 30-yard line. Here's Ramirez. Gets it through, popped up in the air. Shot away by Johnson. And Ezekiel Mufangizi is down for the Bears. Looks like he took a shot as Johnson was trying to clear that one. But good to see he's up and moving around, and it seems as if he'll stay in the game. Booted away by Sibrinson. Now Aguenma gets it down the field to Tokporo. He's on sides. Tokporo gets it across to Dowd, who just unable to put it in. Floated that one a little too high. Another scoring opportunity for the Junior Jays comes up empty. Here's Aguenma. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson tried to get Flynn McClay down there on that right end. And now they're going to call a foul on Bryan. So it'll be Brody Brackey to take the free kick about the 20-yard line. Here's Brackey. Gets it across. Here's Tokporo in front of the net. Gets it to Dowd, who misses it, but now the shot from Baber just off the mark. Junior Jays starting to get more and more looks, but unable to get any of them in the net. Now here's Tokporo, nearly stole it away. Now here's Aguenma in the box. Shot, scores! Jordan Aguenma. Bit of a miscommunication by Bryan. Ends up with a prep goal off of a steal from the goalkeeper's pass. And the Junior Jays break through the scoreless tie here with 24:10 to go in the second half. Junior Jays able to find the net. They lead 1-0. Jordan Aguenma, the sophomore. It was Tokporo who pressured the goal kick by Quintanilla Garcia. Able to get it to Aguenma, who is able to strike it just past the keeper, sneak it in that right side of the net, and give the Junior Jays a 1-0 lead. Here's a Gwenma. Tries to get it down. Now here's Dowd. Gwenma trying to make moves. Dowd able to keep it, but now gets it knocked away. Here's Matthew Daly back in the game. Gwenma to Johnson. Now to Tokporo. Tokporo tried to get it to Johnson, but unable to make anything of it, and it'll be a goal kick. Johnson. Down the sideline to Daly. Chilcutt sends it in, and nobody home for Creighton Prep, and it'll trickle out of bounds. Now a stoppage of play for a injured Bear on the far side of the field. Once again, Tomas Camarillo. Able to get off the field under his own power, and he'll get checked out over on the sideline. 21:10 left to go in this second half. Here from Leahy Stadium, Junior J is finally able to break through and get on the board first. On the Jordan Agwenma goal. Tuesday, all it took for them was a goal in the first 3 minutes of the game by Jack Johnson on a corner, which eventually ended up being the only goal scored all game. But it was enough for the win over Millard North. And now maybe some confusion on the near side, but nonetheless a throw in for Bryan. Here's a Gwenma to Johnson. Good defense there from Tokporo, but Pablo Juarez able to clear it away. Now here's a Gwenma. Shot on net and easily covered there by Quintanilla Garcia. Here's Johnson to Dowd to Tokporo. Back into the box. Makes a move. Inside. Dowd unable to corral it. And it'll trickle out of bounds to Bryan. Here's Bieber. Cross pass deflected out of bounds by Gallardo Mejia. Inside to Tokporo. Bears able to get it out of the box. And Gamo will send it down the field. Here's Dowd. Bieber to Iguenma. Here's McClay down the sideline. And they're going to call offsides. Stoppage of play. And here's Iguenma will get a talking to from the official. As they're going, bit of a tie-up there between McClay and Perdomo. A lot of disagreement from the Bryan fans. Bit of a tangle up there between, I believe it was McClay and Perdomo. And ultimately, Perdomo gets called with the foul. Now Iguenma centers it to Johnson. And taken away by Bryan. Tokporo able to knock it away. No foul called. Here's Iguenma. Tokporo tried to get it back to Iguenma, but eventually rolls out of bounds. Remains with Creighton Prep. It'll be a throw-in down on the near side. Mufungizi and Perdomo will check out for the Bears. 15 and a half to go here in this one. Still plenty of time for the Bears, but it's a game that's been offensively dominated by the Junior Jays, who have had a majority of the possession in this one. Hogan Doria. Try to get it down the sideline to McClay, but put a little bit too much on it. Now here's Daly. Gama slides out of bounds. Takes the ball with him, and it'll go to the Junior Jays. Now here's Johnson. Near midfield, just trying to get some movement on this offense, along with staying somewhat conservative with the ball. Junior Jays up 1-0. Trying to either add on to that or maintain the lead. Try and pull this one out. Gunma down on the other end. Through pass across in front of the net, but it'll trickle away and cleared out by Gilardo Mejia. Nifty move there from Tim Dowd. Gets it in, and another good save there from Quintanilla Garcia, who, despite giving up the goal here earlier in this second half, has just been exceptional this evening. Outside of one miscue that led to the prep goal, it's been a handful of stellar saves from him. Now here's Hogan Doria. Has it poked away. Here's Johnson to Aguenma. Knocked away by Ramirez. And headed out of bounds by Stratman down the field. We're going to get a stoppage of play, as that's Riley Gomez down around midfield. Both squads will head to their respective sidelines, as Gomez will get tended to by athletic trainer Bill Kleber. Unable to put a ton of pressure on that left leg, but able to walk off without any assistance, so it's a good sign to see for him. The teams will come back out onto the field. 11:14 to go here in this one. Time might start to feel like more of a factor for the Bears. Still a lot of game left, but it's definitely going to up the sense of urgency as we head to the home stretch in this one. Now a corner for the Junior Jays. Ogundoria to take it. Crossed. Knocked away out of play, and it will trickle out of bounds. Here's Lotus. Pass across the field, and it'll go out of bounds. Quintanilla Garcia boots that one away. That one taken away by McClay. Now here come the Junior Jays with numbers. As that'll just be floated down near the net and collected by the keeper. Here's Lotus. We'll just send that one over the net. And it'll go right back to the Junior Jays. Dowd trying to make a move into Johnson. Johnson gets it across. Shot by Lotus. Off the mark, but there was a foul called on Creighton Prep, so it'll go the other way regardless. Just over 6 minutes to go in this one. Sent into the box. And it will head out of bounds, but it'll be a corner for the Bears. Sent in. Knocked away. Perdomo tries to get it back in play, and it will head out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Junior Jays. Zach McClay will head off. Jordan Aguinma will come back on, who has the lone goal in this one. This one's sent across the middle of the field. Now here's Johnson. Shilcutt down the sideline. Aguinma makes a good move. Inside to Shilcutt. The shot, the score! Asher Shilcutt with the assist from Aguinma makes it 2-0 Junior Jays. An insurance goal for Creighton Prep that may just all as well put this one out of reach as they go up 2 with just 4:39 to go in this one. Now, if they weren't playing with it earlier, Bryan will have to play with an incredible amount of urgency. As Tokporo tried to get down the sideline, but goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Bryan. Here's Aguinma to Dowd. And offside's called. So it will stop any further advancement. That one knocked out of bounds. Bryan fans expressing their discontent for the call. They thought that it should be their possession, but nonetheless remains with the Junior Jays. This one sent down the left side by Aguinma. Aguinma to Lotus. Shilcutt across the middle. Shot from Hogan Doria sails way over the net. Good pass there from Dowd, but Hogan Doria unable to put the shot on net. And here's Aguinma with just 2 minutes remaining in this one. Gets it across. Here's Johnson. That one floats out of bounds, and it'll be a corner. Another corner coming from Hogan Doria. Gets it across. Cleared away by Gama. Approaching just 1 minute to go left in this one. We'll get a quick stoppage. Right back into play as we have 1 minute to go in this one. Junior Jays will improve to 3-0 on the season. As they look to close this one out at home against Bryan. Aguenma. Back out to McClay. Go ahead and dribble this one around. It'll be out of bounds. Now just 10 seconds to go in this one.
8, 7, 6, 5.
So that just should about do it for this one.
1.
Junior Jays held scoreless in the first, but able to find the net twice in the second half. And it's enough to pick up the win at home and remain unbeaten on the season. They improved to 3-0 against a very solid Bryan team here on a chilly evening in March. Junior Jays will travel to Lincoln to take on the Lincoln Southwest Silverhawks on Saturday as they begin a 4-game road stretch and won't be back here until they face the team that they beat last year in the state championship in Gretna all the way on April 11th. But from us here at Leahy Stadium, we thank you all so much for watching. And a quick reminder that coming up at 7 p.m., Junior J Baseball taking on Millard North right here on the Creighton Prep Sports Network. But from us here at Leahy Stadium, we thank you all so much for watching. Junior Jays get the 2-0 win over Bryan. We say good night and have a great rest of your weekend.